Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at it. So we going for a round two in Mike's G82 M4 competition. If you guys remember when I shot this video last time with Mike, I didn't get to really open up the car. Something's wrong with the car.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
I don't know what it is. If you remember, there was like some type of issue where the car was going into limp mode and we thought it was bad gas. Come to find out, it was his downpipes disconnected somehow. Apparently, the shop that he got some work done at apparently forgot to tighten his downpipes. So it was almost like we was running open headers in a sense. That's why the car was backfiring crazy. I also went to limp mode. I think something with the sensor. I think the sensor was actually touching the exhaust. It was crazy. But Mike got it sorted out. And now we're back again to actually try to do a full review on this. Now I could actually get to open up the car and actually see how these G82 M4s really perform. I guess it's kind of crazy because now I'm in the RS, so now I could, you know, kind of compare it to how I feel when I drive the RS. And I guess I could give you guys my opinion on what it's like. And you know, the RS sets a high standard as far as when it comes to handling and feel and things like that. So I get to give you guys my rating on how this car feels. I guess we're just gonna go for a ride along. We're gonna drive around, really open up the car, get my feel for it, and I'll give you guys my feedback. I mean, we might as well get rolling now while waiting, right? Just trying to get a feel for the car real fast. Very torquey, which I didn't really expect with this car. I will admit that the hardest part about driving this car is getting used to the shifts. I'm so used to revving out to 9 grand that I'll bounce off the limit a couple of times, you know, because I got to shift around what it seems like. It looks like, what, 6,800, I'm assuming? It's such a huge difference between NA and boots, right? Because it's like, you know, don't get me wrong, the torque is here, and you'll take off and you think that that's like the way that the torque feels when it's loading up the turbos, but then as soon as the turbos kick in, it's like the car just transforms, man. The car's very comfortable on bumps, which is not surprising for an M4. I mean, you know, they give you the best of both worlds. You get the luxury and you get the performance at the same time, right? So, as far as it being compliant on bumps, is not surprising. It's even, I think what's surprising is that how real comfortable it is. Like, I knew it was gonna be comfortable, but it's almost like, and I don't want to compare this to my car because my car is comfortable, even with the carbon buckets and it's an RS. Even though you'll see reviews and people say it's so stiff for the roads, which I don't know what they're talking about, but this is like real comfortable. Like, I can take the bumps, almost feel like I can fall asleep in this car, but how smooth this car rides, man. front of me is going so slow. Sorry, guys. Yeah. And this is a beautiful back road, a spirited back road. It's just, he's in the AMG, man. This is crazy. All right, well, he's about to get out of the way. Looks like he's about to make this right turn here. Car has a lot of kick. Has a lot of kick. As I mentioned when I drove this car before, I feel like my opinion hasn't changed about the weight. I think that's what BMW needs to improve on this car, is just the weight. You know, because I get that they're trying to cater to both sides by giving a luxury and a, you know, race car in a sense, or like a luxury race car. But because of that, that's the reason why I think this thing is kind of as heavy as it is. I think they should have a package or a trim similar to what Porsche gives. You know, if you want something fast, but you want it luxurious, you know, you got a Turbo S, right? But if you want a straight track car where it's just, you know, with just the essentials needed for it to be literally just a race car, you get a GT3 or a RS, just depending on how you spec it. But, you know, you could go more track focused with the RS. I think that's what they should have offered in this. Like, the M4 competition maybe, or maybe a different package. Like if they bring back the CSL package in a sense, right? I think that would be amazing if they would do that and just literally gut the car. Like gut out everything where all you have is just, you know, if you want an AC. Because even with Porsche, with the RS or the GT3, for instance, you could option those cars without AC, without radio. You know, most people wouldn't, but if you know that the car's only going to be tracked, some people will do that. I think they should give that option with the M3, right? Or the M4. So we're back at the starting grid. You see, so you guys can see the RS is in the back. Mike just came back with it. So Mike is doing his own review, so make sure you check his channel out to see how he feels about it, especially from driving the white GT3, the standard one, to the GT3 RS, which is this car. But anyways, I'm very impressed by this car. I really am. And like I said, I think this is a good bang for buck car for anybody out there that's looking for something with power. It handles well, tunability, and also, you know, it gives you luxury. And I think that's what BMW focuses on. It focuses on pleasing the masses, I would say. So it gives you luxury and it gives you performance. Guys like me who are true, like, race car-ish kind of guys, which is not a lot of guys, you know, like in the grand scheme of things, people like us and probably you guys at home who are watching who are like me, you know, we're a very small crowd, you know, compared to the masses of car users. I think if, like I said, if they gave us the option to have a race spec'd out kind of a track oriented M3 or M4, I think that would be the best thing BMW could do. Honestly, I think that would be the best thing they could do. But once again, I think, you know, this car's phenomenal. I think the weight is a bit heavy, but maybe it needs the weight. Maybe it needs the weight to be able to handle the way that it handles, you know, but I don't know if that's justified because, you know, the RS is lighter than this and it still handles amazing, but it is a completely different car. It's a rear engine car, so maybe that plays a role in it too. So I don't know. I'm not BMW motorsport guru. I'm not a Porsche motorsport guru. I'm not one of the crazy guys behind the engineering of these cars, so I can't speak. Maybe everything is probably done with purpose, I'm pretty sure. But overall, this car is a phenomenal car to get. I think you guys at home, like I said, you know, you don't have to shoot for an RS unless you have RS money, but for a fraction of the price, you could get something that you could have a lot of fun with. If you're really tracking, if you're trying to look for a car to track, there's other cars, man. I mean, of course, the RS is there, but then you could go back and get an E36 M3 or E46 M3 or E92 M3. Those are other options to save you a lot of pocket money. Of course, you won't have power like this unless you add power, but you know, there's options, man. There's options. But I think, like I said, the G80 is a good car. Well, G82 M4 is a good car. I think you should get it. I think it's worth the buy. Honestly speaking, if I was in a place where I could amass a collection of cars and I needed something as a daily driver, like this would be a nice daily driver. I'm not gonna lie, because it gives you the comfort creatures as well. So I don't think there's any more to say about it, you know? I'm just happy you guys are watching, happy you guys are tuning in. Sorry for the delay on content, but it's just, as you guys know, I've been extremely busy with the wheels, the wheel company, the wheel brand, a lot of other things that's going on behind the scenes as far as like this whole car stuff related thing, well, this whole car thing goes. But I'm very thankful for the patience of my viewers, you guys. And I'm very thankful that you guys come up when you see me in the street, you show appreciation, or in the comments you show appreciation, or sometimes you guys hit me on Instagram and show me appreciation. So I really appreciate that. And like I said, I'm sorry that I'm not as consistent as I should be with the content. And I really want to improve on that. I'm going to improve on that. It's just give me some time. I'm just really trying to work some things out. But other than that, I think we could close off on that note. Mike, phenomenal car. I think he's looking to get something else. I'm trying to see what he's going to get. I'm pretty sure it's another BMW. Maybe it might be an M2. Who knows? But if he does, hit me up, Mike. I want to drive it. But you guys are home. Thanks for watching. Peace.